Good morning and welcome to our weekly PUPS webinar. I'm Brianne from the Willits Customer Success Team, and also on the call today we have Erin, Amy, and Miranda. Today we're introducing a relatively new feature in PUPS. This will likely be a shorter webinar, but we wanted to spotlight this one particular new feature today. Before we get started with today's topic, as usual, I wanted to point out that what we demo today will be in the most recent version of PUPS, which we call PUPS 2.0. So if there are items or features that don't look familiar to you, it may be because of the version of PUPS you're using. So just reach out to us if you have any questions about that or if you're interested in learning more about PUPS 2.0. If you have any questions during the presentation, you can enter them into the Q&A at the bottom of the screen and one of us can provide the answer. And if we do get any questions, we will read them for the group and answer them for the good of the group. With that, let's get started. Our topic for today is signature notifications. In short, you can now send a notification to another PUPS user directly from a form e-signature page. If you've been using PUPS for a while, you likely have forms that require supervisor approval or QA review. And on those forms, submitting for approval sends a notification to a particular user or a group of users, alerting them that a new form submission requires their attention. Now that is important for forms that require that supervisory oversight. But if the form does not require approval, but does require other PUPS users to sign electronically, such as a nurse, the medical director, program director, etc., there was previously not a way to draw the user's attention to the form, letting them know that it's ready to sign. So the genesis for this feature came from a request for a way to notify other PUPS users when it is their turn to sign a form. This could be important on certain forms that require signatures to be obtained in a particular order, with the ability to send a notification from the signature page. You can alert the next in line that the form is ready for them to review and sign. So let's take a look at what this looks like on the e-signature page. So for my active client, I'm going to go to the Client Forms and Documentation menu and go to Progress Notes. And I'm going to open up a form that has e-signature capability here so we can see what this looks like. Below the signature lines, you will see a Notify Users box. This functions like the Notify Users box at the bottom of the form itself. You would click in here and select one or more users from the drop-down menu. Then you can add a comment if necessary. When you click Send Notification, each selected user will receive either a bell and an email notification. Our notification has been sent. Now I'm going to switch over to my other test account where I just sent that notification so we can see what it looks like for the user who receives the notification. So we wait for it to log in. There we go. Now, as you can see here in the bell, the notification will read signature notification for, and then it will have the name of the form and the name of the client. If you click on the See All button here, you'll be able to view the full notification, including the comment. So here is the notification where we gave the comment that the form is ready for you to sign. You can also click directly on the notification to be taken to the form signature page. From there, you can click the button to view the form if you need to review the content, or you could also download it. And then when it's ready to sign, you would proceed to add your e-signature as usual. We'll do this e-sign as an example. So now we have added our signature on there. Now we could proceed at this point Like as in this example, now the house manager needs to sign this particular form. We could proceed to add their name here and a comment and send a notification to them. So in this way, each user who accesses the e-signature page could create a comment and send a notification to anyone else that needs to review and sign that form. This method of sending notifications directly from the signature page could be a useful addition to your process to ensure that all parties are informed when their signature is needed. This feature is live on all PUPS 2.0 forms that require electronic signatures, so you can start using it today. Now, earlier I mentioned that users who are selected for notification here will receive a bell and/or an email. The bell notification will be sent by default, but we understand that for some users, the volume of bell messages can get a little cumbersome. So you also have the ability to opt in to email notifications. Anytime you're selected as a user to notify on a form, you can opt in for those email alerts. So to check your settings to see if that is an option turned on for you, you would click on your name in the upper right-hand corner and select Profile Settings. And then toward the bottom, you'll see, would you like to allow email contact from form notifications? If that is set to yes, then you'll receive a copy of these signature notifications in your email box as well. But if you do not want to receive emails, you can change this to no and save, and then you'll still receive the bell notifications either way. So that is just a preference, whether you prefer to receive both or one or the other style of notifications. And again, this is specifically for the users to notify on the signature page and on the form. That is when you'll get the email notification. So don't worry that by clicking yes here, you're opting in to be inundated with email notifications. It's just when you specifically are sent a notification from a form. Now that covers the new PUP signature notifications. Please feel free to put any questions you might have into the Q&A. And if you use PUPS 2.0, we encourage you to check out this feature today. And if you have any questions about the use of it, we would be happy to answer those questions. If you want to reach out to us separately, we would love the opportunity to work with you to utilize more of the PUPS system. Otherwise, if there's no questions, you're free to go. Hopefully we'll see you on the next webinar. Next week, we'll be discussing how to create personal templates. So please pass that along to your staff and anyone you feel would benefit from the information. And again, a recording of this webinar and each webinar will be available in the PUPS Learn catalog shortly after each webinar. So if you missed it or you want to share it with someone, you can find it there. Thank you again for your attention, and we hope you have a wonderful day.